I was like, am I going to be here by myself staring at my ugly face all night? Let's go.
Jesus Christ, this show is terrible.
It's real bad. You know what? I was looking forward to these last 2 episodes, and they're so horrible.
My God. Did you get roped in like I did? Like for the first 20 minutes of episode 7, you're like, all right, maybe.
No, because I just got mad right away. It's like we kind of talked about it because I got roped in a couple episodes ago, and I was like, all right, I kind of don't remember this. I feel pretty good about it. And then I was like, oh God, this season was the worst of the 3. Like, maybe we judge season 1 a little nicer because it's the first one, but I still feel it had way more redeeming qualities, dude. Like there was at least hope there. You're like, okay, maybe that it wasn't the best, but I feel like we can work with this. We can get there. And then you lost Barney and all that shit. So
it's so hard to watch. Like I didn't anticipate that. Like just the
I've watched fast forwarding a lot, so I might have missed a nuance. So
wow. Well, then I feel much better for staring at my phone half the time. Then, so I haven't fast forwarded.
I watched last night, and I was fast forwarding through like the long pauses.
I'm still excited about season 3. We're gonna bitch about it the whole time, but
I'm actually way more excited about it.
Hang on a second.
Oh,
never mind. Go ahead. You're excited about
it? I'm way more excited about season 3 because I know there was some good. While there was some super dumb shit in season 3, there was actually some stuff that if they would have started off going that hard,
but is it going to be the same as this season? Like we know it doesn't go anywhere. Like anything, like
maybe
because like
I think because everything doesn't go anywhere because you'll be like, oh, that would have been cool if you got to see.
You know what we need to do? So everyone out there, it's going to be a long time, or not a long time, but we're going to take a break before we record again because I got to travel. I'm traveling. I'm working. I'm traveling. I'm jerking off. And then I should be able to record after that. But the kind of cool thing about that is it's going to be like almost like it's going to be within a week of the anniversary of season 3 being released on. So
okay, I wasn't sure which anniversary we're talking about. So
yeah, so we'll when we start season 3, it'll be almost exactly a year since we started season 3 last time. And like, wow. Yeah, I know, but what we need, Justin,
that went down fast.
We need more games. We're gonna need more games for season 3 to get through it. We've got NPC, we've got stunt casting.
I've got my casting. We'll just get one of them out of the way. So for Hopper,
Diesel.
It's this guy.
Winston? Is that Winston?
Yeah, that's Winston.
Oh my God,
bro, he's gotten so bad though. Like he's so protective over me. If like he's in the car and anyone comes near me, like when I'm getting out of the car, he just goes like he hits the window. He goes fucking ape shit. So I'm getting getting him a new harness because he got too fat for his old harness, but it fits Luna. But looking forward to getting him swimming, and then I'm gonna start taking him on walks and just.
Is that just because mommy left him and damned if anyone's gonna take you from him?
Kinda, she left and never came back. So he didn't have a ton of anxiety, like separation anxiety, but now I think work stuff. Like he knows the days I go to work, but like when I get up and go fishing, like him and Luna, they're like. Is he going to come back? I'm like, yes. Or if I go to the dentist or something and I don't take him on my days off, they're like,
oh. Yeah, we had someone come to visit and they were meeting us at a restaurant. They were walking across the parking lot. They're like, oh, Chip. And they don't see Chip all the time, so it's not like a close friend, but like Chip just went ape shit barking at this person.
Really? He's usually pretty mellow too, right?
He's always pretty mellow. So yeah, Kelly feels like he doesn't know what happened to Diesel. Someone took Diesel. He doesn't know if it was God or
guess
Charlie.
It's that fucking guy, apparently.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, it's funny. You remember Tuna. He never met anybody he didn't like, especially if they had a plate of food in their hand.
Yeah.
Except Lisa's Uncle Don.
Oh.
He was only around him like twice at weddings, and he would just sit like the whole time. It's just like, what'd you do, dude?
Oh, that's amazing.
Lisa was like, the first time it happened, like Uncle Don was like had a paper plate of like, you know, barbecued chicken and shit, and he was like,
take it. Take it. Leave me alone. So I don't care how we go through this. If we want to go through the whole thing, if we want to just bitch about particular things. What's that? No good for me?
That's like so good for you. Mostly I just have a bunch of notes of like things that were honestly in the last 2 episodes. It's like 2 episodes of lore breaking, and it made me really mad, actually. Like if I cared more, like luckily I had rose-colored glasses because we were doing the show. Like I think if I would have just watched the show and I didn't have like a community online that was like pumping it up and us trying to stay positive about it, and I was taking any positive that I could, I think I would have just Jeremy, I understand why you bowed after season 2. I get it.
Well, and you and I, like, eventually, like, had the show been popular for who knows what reason, like, you and I would have found some reason to enjoy it. Like, whether it was just to be like, to laugh about how not Wheel of Time it was, or to laugh at as the budget gets yanked out of Rafe's fucking underneath his feet season after season after season, you know. But now just watching that, just these dominoes are just going to stay stacked forever. These Quindiar dominoes that will never be knocked down. It's just like these
Quindiar seals that he comes out and dusts off like he was fucking baking bread.
Yeah,
they're unbreakable, but I turned them to powder.
Because I'm not even mad about the lore breaking. Just because, like I said, I would have taken any fantasy show that went
right. If it was good, you certainly wouldn't care. If it was a good show and it was put together well, you wouldn't care.
Episode 8 is so terribly edited. It's so
edited.
Holy fuck! It's just garbage TV. It just from a like, I mean, they should show that in filmmaking classes. Just don't.
Yeah, like this is how you don't adapt a book.
Yeah, well, this is how you don't pace any story at all. This is how you just.
It's so hack. That's one of the notes I kept coming back to. It's so fragmented. I mean, we could just jump in from very beginning. The Moraine and Swan, subplot is just a waste of time. You put so much time into it. You're gonna be my fishwife. Great. Lesbians. Awesome. I love lesbians. That's great. But it's what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You have 2 episodes to wrap up a whole lot of story, and you still don't do it. And you like the lack of urgency in the storytelling is absolutely awful until it's like, okay, and then all this, and you're like, wait, what just happened?
Yeah, thanks, but no thanks. Like I don't care anymore. Like I have so much shit in my mouth, I can't taste the ice cream. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly. And all it takes is one drop, and it's almost a whole mouthful of poop.
It's just
one drop, yeah.
Just one tiny piece of poop.
The foretelling, I like maybe the actress was a little too feeble to really knock it out, but like the foretelling was much more dramatic of Rand's birth, and she drops dead when she stops giving the foretelling.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't show, doesn't she? She doesn't drop dead in the show.
I don't know. Maybe I can't. Not as it just wasn't as dramatic as it was. It's like it's like and then dead.
Yeah.
It would have been better off to have someone mention a fact that they're freshly made Aes Sedai. So they're both wearing blue. They were still accepted when it happened, and that's why kind of everybody forgot about them knowing. And all the other sisters that knew and got sent out as envoys by the Aes Sedai were murdered by Black Aja or whatever. That's a really important part of the story. And that Moraine and Swan were the only people who knew because they were present at the foretelling, and everybody kind of forgot that they were there, or forgot that they knew or whatever. And so that's why they kind of lived, and everybody else died, was killed by Black Aja, Dark Friends, whatever. That's hugely important. And you don't even get a mention of it in exposition drop, which is just, but we got Matt making a fake Ashendari dagger, lightsaber, skeleton key. I don't know what the fuck it was. So there's 2 quick lore breaks right there, but one of them wouldn't have mattered if you would have got the other part right. You know?
Right. Yeah.
It's also ham-fisted, you know. Rand coming in with the Amaranth seat, like he spends 5 minutes with Lan, and all of a sudden he's, you know, fucking ready to go. That took a book and a half, or you know, a whole book and some change, and him going to the why of the world, and you know, you can't just expect them to have some sort of relationship where Rand really clings to Lan, because he doesn't have it. If anything, he clings to Moraine, and it just doesn't work, you know. And why would you even have him come there if you don't know? You haven't even spoken to Swan really about what you're going to do. So why would you bring him around if you don't know how she's going to react or the people around her are going to react? You know, it's been a secret for 20 years, and well, let's just fucking bring him into the White Tower and see what happens.
Oh,
it's like, you know what I mean?
So everyone out there,
bad storytelling.
I apologize. I refuse to rewatch episode 7. I watched episode 7 last week before Jess and I decided we weren't going to record, and I refused to watch it again. So I'm a little slow. I'll have more. No. Yeah. I have some notes. I'm going to check my notes. I'm like, but as you're talking, I'm looking at my notes. I'm like, oh yeah, I don't remember 7 at all. So I want to apologize to everyone if I'm a little quiet for this. I'll have more to say about 8. I just watched 8 like 4 hours ago.
4 hours ago, yeah. I just finished.
Oh, Justin, before we move on, is this a sex thing or a murder thing?
Again, Matt gets the best line in the whole season.
Either way.
He gets a couple good ones. Dragon Reborn. The sex thing, or either way, can we like just get to it?
Can we just get to it?
I don't want. I'm done. I'm fucking done here around. Just the way they just really like ham fist crammed them in to get everyone. Oh, everybody's in Falm now, and we're here now. The whole thing about the Great Hunt is they all go their separate ways, right? And then they all, you could have spent the whole season of them getting to fucking Falm and wrapped it up in 2 episodes. Yeah. You did Egwene's fucking Suldam arc and everything in an episode and a half. That's the only one that took really a long time. Everything else is kind of like constantly fluid in motion. You could have worked that out over 8 episodes, but you know, suddenly Perrin's there with his fucking IO girlfriends and his dog dies and fucking, you know, him and fucking Dane Bornhold are no longer besties because they're fighting together. You know, that relationship deteriorated very quickly. Let's just say that.
So I was looking at this note and I was like, wow, how high was I last week when I wrote that? And then I read this other note and I realized, so in the show, when they're talking about, when Rand and Lan are talking about fighting styles, and they talk about Heron dips the wing and Cat crosses the courtyard. So this is gonna be a new game we play next year. I came up with my own fighting style. Penis explores the cavern.
Oh, okay. What's the main fighting style this episode? Make sure you write this down because I like that. That's fun.
Oh, this. Oh,
the battles,
yeah.
What fighting styles in the battles this episode? What fighting style? And if there's only verbal stuff.
Oh, this is. It's called Rusty Trombone and Like It.
You know, shit in your mouth and tell me it tastes good. You know, someone makes a bad face.
Tell me it's. I got a note here. I have no idea what it is. It just says Matt space bonk. Oh, he gets whacked on the head. He gets knocked the fuck out, doesn't he? Does Matt get knocked the fuck out?
He takes some tea drugs.
Oh, yeah. But don't they bonk him to get him into the
actually I do think I think Varen's warder maybe gives him a I don't know. Like I said, I watch a lot of it fast forward on the slower parts because I'm just like, I can't.
The fucking pacifier. Sorry.
That was Jeremy's favorite, dude.
The pacifier?
Just a golden ball gag. I mean, what's the problem?
You can spit it out.
I know when she spits it out, you're like,
Gwen was
like just magically held in place or something.
Of course it is magically held in place.
Not when it comes to Egwene, bro.
From now on, we refer to him as Rafe Lee Judkins. We have to say the 3 names because he's a fucking serial killer because he murdered this property.
It really sucks too because there were some good actors in it too.
Oh,
and it could have, you know,
every time someone over 35 shows up on screen, it just and the kids are good and they would have gotten better and they played their
great.
part.
Donald Flynn is great.
When an adult, when a
Barney was
real
great. All the girls are
actor-
great.
Oh, because
Lan's
they don't.
apparently a big shit, right? Like the guy who plays Lan is like Jeremy says he's like in K-pop and a bunch of shit.
Yeah, he's a badass, or he's at least in a lot of stuff. Like he's not.
And he did a good job at Lan. I think he was directed and written poorly, but he did a good job.
That's the problem. The kids listen to everything Rafe said. The adults are like, I'm gonna
put my own spin on this. Yeah,
I'm gonna say this like a person, not like your fucking diary.
What really sucks too. I tried not to go there, but I got a couple. So. So Varen, you know, she comes in and there's this ham-fisted moment. They kind of ask at one point, something's mentioned about the ways, and then it's like never brought up again, as far as I know. Maybe very shortly, and then all of a sudden, you know, fucking what's her fucking name? Fucking Pol Pot Cho Chang shows up with the fucking. She shows up with the Marauders map. I mean, she shows up with an Uyghur map of the ways, and you see Varen's kind of plan coalescing. And I don't think that Moraine knows anything about this because she shows up and she lies to what's the kind of large the keeper of. That sounds like a bong, sir. Yes, he's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. That's awesome. But you have this thing where she says something like, "Oh yeah, it's the Amaryllin. Nice grinder, buddy. Does it collect Keith on your nipples a little bit?" Since we're talking about weed right now, do you ever do the carts with CBG or edibles with CBG?
Not CBG. I just started CBN. The sleepy
CBN's
stuff.
CBN's great for sleeping. I can't take melatonin, so I can't do CBN. Okay. CBG with the ADHD and the anxiety, dude. It's like it treats me like an entourage cannabinoid because it gets me a little higher because it calms down my ADHD enough so I can feel getting stoned. It's really awesome. The CBC is nice if you want to get some shit done and not feel tweaked out on a sativa. Get a CBC cart. And it's got that euphoric concentration. Every time you finish folding a piece of clothes, you're like, pass another level. Let's go.
Really?
My Madden team's at 92 now. Like, I swear to God.
Wow.
The way I describe it when I'm button is like fucking. There's like a euphoric concentration that it's
wow.
Every time you accomplish something that's great for chores or getting shit at home because you're focused enough to nail it, and then when you do it, you're like, I want to do something else. It's great.
I've been going back and forth between a 555 THC CBD CBN, but then I just got a 2210 CBN that is really nice.
Edible?
Just a gummy. Yeah.
Who's got these fucking like teas in that are? I can't do fucking like more than if I do more than like 30 milligrams, I get all fucking sweaty and weird.
Dude, I think I took 200 milligrams last Saturday.
Dude, when you come up here and you hadn't had weed forever, when Lisa passed, and you're like, I want to go to the hotel. If you need me, call me. Otherwise, I want to drink this whole fucking thing, bro. I'm gonna watch a movie and I'm gonna go sleep.
I had one of it was right after I bought my new Sleepy Time, and I had some other gummies that I was kind of trying to make Sleepy Time, and they weren't working. So I bought 100 milligram when I drank it, and I bought some new Sleepy Time. And so I was like, well, shit, I should probably just dispose of these old Sleepy Time ones. And I ate them, and I was like, started doing the math. I was like, oh, that was a fucking lot.
Dude, I work one of these gals I work with, man, she'll text me all fine. I was just like, fuck, I'm like 200 millis deep. I'm like, go to bed, dude.
Yeah, totally.
I can't sleep. I'm snacking. I'm like, yeah, that's the problem.
Do you need an orgasm? Like, why are we talking?
My fat ass will wake up and grab some Cheetos, some chips, a ding dong, some chocolate milk, go back to bed. It's not good.
Yeah.
It's not. Who cares, right? Got high blood pressure. I'm probably gonna die anyway. High blood pressure and everything else. Who cares?
Oh yeah. Have you gotten your? Sorry. We'll
It's
next intermission. Next intermission.
Yeah, next intermission. So Elaine is pretty good in this episode. She fucking tells Nynaeve to shut the fuck up. You know, and she's
yeah.
I forgot about it because it's so stupid. There's more Moraine's sister stuff in this episode, and Barthanes. He was, you know, just like he's gonna kill Moraine, I guess, and then his mom's spying on him. Why the fuck did we need any part of that storyline? Why? What? Give me a reason. Make it make sense. Give me a reason why that needed to be in there fucking in any way. There's nothing. There's nothing.
That's why I
other than they're in Cairhine, so let's do something else. It's like there's plenty of shit to do.
That's why I'm saying, well, and we talked about it. That's why I think his connection to whatever dark friend, I think he's going to get broken out. His story isn't over. It can't be. No one can be that bad of a storyteller. Not even RLJ. For that to be the entire arc of Barth. Unless you think the reaction was so strong that he decided to get rid of him in the middle of the season because the fans were like, fuck this guy. And
because it doesn't come out until it's done. Like, so you're not going to like re-edit it in those 3 weeks till it comes out. There's just no way. It's like, it's almost like, well, we got to have another plot this season. It's like,
yeah,
give me some more Matt.
What's Moraine going to do? Well, we've got like, I don't know, like 15 books of stuff that she does, or we could just make something up. Like, let's just.
She's not even in all 15. She's in 7, 6 of them or something.
No wonder they had to make it up. That's not enough material. That's not enough.
Yeah, the first 5 books she's in, and she's like the main character.
What's that, like 3,000 pages?
I don't know.
Let's just
not enough, apparently. Not enough.
Swing it.
You know, again, I write, you know, Rand and Siuan, like the pointless, like I said, they have that, you know, after he's been with Land for going on a year, then he meets the Amyrlin seat. But when he meets her, he kind of knows he's the dragon, but he doesn't know that she knows he's the dragon yet. So he's just meeting her like, not necessarily a noble, like, I don't know. Like, I think Rand's fooled himself into know, like, well, she knows I'm the dragon, but does she really know? What's she going to do? Is she going to tell everybody? And they have that kind of meeting, but it makes sense. And Land coaching him up makes sense in that way.
Yeah.
You don't have there's no buildup for the payoff. It's the first time he meets Siuan Sanse. She flexes on him, which is like the last thing you want to do if you're trying to fucking gain someone's confidence. You know, Land's playing fucking double agent games with Moraine because he wants her to know that she's not stilled and to try harder or something. You know, why is Land the one that has to figure it out? He's the man. He doesn't channel. He has nothing to do with the power. She's around all these other Aes Sedais. They have no clue. They can't feel anything. There's nothing. He's the one who's intellectually going to grab it. Do
you know why I said that we are not equals, Lan? Because you have always been my superior. Fuck off. You'd melt
because some not every pig is equal, you know, on that an animal farm. Some people are more equal than others.
She could melt his brain with a thought.
No, she has to do a dance first. That's how she chose.
That's how she thinks.
You know, some people just do this. You know, Forsaken, they just go like this and stuff. Just saying.
Ooh, or this is again, my favorite. Here's my favorite.
The shadows. That was creepy though. Actually, that was pretty good. But except for
her.
The fucking all the shit they did wrong in that scene. Dude. Oh god. Okay. So Rand, first of all, he gets shielded, right? He looks like a puppy that like humps your pillow and you like whacked his fucking red rocket.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Like that's all the fight you got, Dragon Reborn? Yell, scream. You can talk. You don't even looking at her defiantly. You look like you're gonna cry.
Thank you so much for saying that.
But again, it's not that Yosha can't pull it off. He's obviously directed to be that way, which is stupid. Especially at this time in the books, Rand is so defiant. He's like, I know what's best. And he's getting worse. You know, and I get that we're not quite there, but like it could be a little bit more than that. Oh, and that if you were a girl, fuck off. Did your mom tell you that all the time, Rafe? If you were a girl, it'd be fine. Like, I don't understand. where does this come from? It's the whole crux of the story is that the dragon's a man and the male half of the magic makes you insane and dangerous. That is a big part of the story.
Yeah.
So to add that other part is just dumb. I get it. You're trying to update it for a newer audience, but it takes away the core of the story. It just does.
Yeah. And then even saying,
or even if you would have thrown in, if you would have thrown in that something happens to the females, if this, then that, and if you're strong enough as a female, then you go crazy, or you hermaphrodite like a fucking frog and you start to channel the male half. I don't know. Make up a fucking just a little bit of a story to make it work, because the whole point is like, oh, well, the dragon's a female, then we're going to be all fucking good. No. Just no.
Yeah.
And that, like, you started off on that, and it's like they just kept with it, and it's just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Loyal just makes me sad every time I see him on screen now with his giant fucking chiclet teeth and his bad hair. Oh, humans.
Oh, humans.
And like how I get that Nynaeve was supposed to like kind of lose her ability to channel and her confidence and stuff like that. Is the reason that her test is that happened this season. Think about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then where she is at the end, where she can't even channel. Not only can she not channel at the end, that happened only 4 episodes ago, or 5, 4 or 5. I don't know. Or is the second?
I was gonna say like 4 days ago. Like not even.
It's
4
a little
episodes.
longer than 4 days because they're in foam for a while. But
yeah,
she's been in wisdom her entire life. You mean to tell me you can't get a crossbow bolt out of this bitch's fucking meaty thigh? It's a fucking. I mean, hey, I'm not tough. Obviously, Ciara Coveney's handling it through her fucking leg. Great. Elaine's great. Yeah. She's like, you can do it. Shouldn't have to pep talk your fucking surgeon, dude. Like, she's a fucking. I get it that they're in the middle of a battlefield, but as a wisdom, you should have basic, like, we're going to put a tourniquet on this, stop the bleeding. We're going to break it off. Is it all the way through? Can we do anything right here? We need to get the fuck out of here. Like, you know, like she's a healer, even without the power.
And and that's something that I think that you could fix that with editing. You could fix that with editing, because just like with the arrow at the end,
do a voiceover line
in Elaine's knee, like it takes up way too much. It takes up 2 full minutes of screen time, and like you don't have to show the.
I'm gonna put on my fucking Jeremy hat real quick. They're walking down this street with a Soldam, and maybe Nynaeve's just able to use her power to torture her like she was. But in the book, when I think she wears a collar for a minute and she's able to channel kind of at will. She has Mogadine chained up. She's able to channel at will. And so let's say Elaine gets shot in the leg first. And while they're pulling her to cover, Nynaeve starts to use her power to heal through the Soldam, and then the Soldam gets staked. And so she's only halfway healed. And then you know what I mean? Like, just little things like that. Wouldn't make it like all of a sudden it's winning, but it would make a lot more sense. And that's all really what I want. Like, I don't need it to be fantastic. It just needs to make sense. And you set up these characters. She healed a cave full of like 19 people. You can now, and now you can't get an arrow out of someone's thigh. Like, I'm just saying, like, the inconsistency is what killed me the most with the second half of the season.
So Renna, it strikes me as Renna's
a bad bitch.
Yeah. Egwene is Renna's new Domani.
Right.
Is that what? But when we go to the training, she's teaching class like, welcome to Domani 101.
Yeah, this is your one-on-one. I'll have 7 more Domanis after you to pop out of here, is what she's acting like.
Well, she's acting like most people in the crowd have never channeled ever before, with or without a Domani. But Renna shouldn't have to go to training Renna's just getting a new, like she's got her certification. She just needs a new Domani. But they're teaching it like here's how you earn your Domani.
Right. So here's the thing. That's where the lore is a little correct. Soldoms can channel too. They're just so weak that they get missed in the testing. So you get a flashback to season 1 when the really weak lady ends up linking with Nynaeve and seeing how strong she is. So that's why the Soldam becomes so power crazy, because they get a taste of someone who can actually channel really, and they can control them basically. So that's where the lore is kind of right. Where they fuck up the lore is that there's no, unless you are like one of the Empress's Soldams, and then she has chosen you to be with her all the time, and you have a pet, and like the Damanis are owned by the blood. Soldams are just the handler, for lack of a better term. They make the fucking lions do the tricks. They don't have just one Damani unless you are high up in the blood.
I know that. I
know. And so she acts like Egwene's her own. Yeah, they go and train all the time. You have like one main one, but other Damanis will jump in to train you.
But again, the woman that's trained, the teacher, whatever. I know
because the more you link, the more you.
No. But she is talking like none of those Soldams have ever had a Domani.
I don't understand. I missed that. I don't understand.
If you watch that, you probably fast forwarded through that scene.
I mean, I was watching the Damani parts. I don't like.
She talks like this is how you interact with your Domani. This is what you'll feel with your Domani. This is what Renna doesn't need to hear that. She fucking knows that. This is her.
Who was telling her that?
I don't know. Whoever was leading the woman who was ever kept saying, "Okay, now your turn. Okay, now your turn." When they were out training and blowing.
Oh, I think that they're just trying to test strength. I don't know.
I know that just.
I didn't take it that way. I guess I didn't take it that way. So I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think it's like it's like I think they're more testing like, have you broken your Damani's will yet? And these are reasons why you'll know if they're not broken yet, because they'll still.
Right, which Renna knows. Again, Renna knows.
She should know. Yeah.
So yeah, it's like
why you could have better dialogue in that scene while we're showing them.
Yeah, or like
bunnies around,
because it makes
have them blow some shit up.
The scene makes perfect sense. That I think the person leading it should have just been more like, "All right, let's see what your new Domani can do," instead of saying it like, "Okay."
Soldam, like it's fucking Soldam's first day as well. I get you.
Like this is your first orgasm. It's gonna feel weird. Like, hang in there, girl. And they're just like, I got it. I'm an internal. I'm an internal girl. I know what I like. It's all right. Just
if it seems like you're peeing, you're probably not.
You know what? I appreciate the effort, but you're wasting time on my clit. I'm just not that kind of girl. Get in there and do some. Hey, you know what? You're doing too much kitty slaps around dingle ball. I need you to do penis explores the cavern.
Too much. Haha, not enough. Haha.
All right.
Matt does ayahuasca, basically,
shows
you who you really are, right?
Yeah.
And then you walk out with the real one, apparently. So, I mean, that was one of my fan casts for Matt. Aaron Rodgers.
For who?
For Matt, because he does ayahuasca. He's like, I gotta figure it out, bro. I gotta figure it out.
He's a little too tall, but other than that, he could pull it off.
Maybe it's more of a DMT thing. I don't know. Same idea, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're getting close to the end of this.
I hate all of this.
So.
I don't care. Oh, so Matt's fucking Ray RLJ. Fuck you. So
we got to come up with a serial killer name. That's the goal for season 3.
What happened? What happened to you, Rafe? Just come here. I want to hug you as a man, as a hetero man. I just want to hug you because I'm sorry what your father did to you. I'm sorry. But
Rescue picture Ross.
My God, I was so busy just being mad at him that I forgot what I was even mad about.
Matt, he's talking about Matt. Oh, we said I want to get
Matt's destiny. Matt's destiny is to be a prick,
to kill Rand, right, and then hang himself. He snapped Egwene's neck.
No, those are all possible things, and at some point, it's like there's a definitive, like there's a focus to his freak out, and it's a prick.
Yeah, like a piece of shit.
What am I destined to be? A prick. Oh,
whatever my mommy said I'm going to be. Speaking of which, therapy was awesome this week.
Oh, Jesus.
The thing with Rand too, just getting fucking shut down by the MROC is, like you said, you're trying to build a relationship with this person. You want them to trust you. Also, Rand is so headstrong. He's so defiant. He has a lot of natural instinct with the power. A lot of time, it's like, superhero stuff. It comes out when you need it to kind of save you. So the fact that I pooped, it's so wrong. It's like, that's what happened when the first time I should say this.
You pooped.
When Rafe's dad caught him jerking off to gay porn. He beat him so bad. Shamed him. He just shamed him so bad. That's what he did.
My God,
there's power in you.
My God, everybody. So I'm lucky enough to I work with the producer of Mortified. If any of you live in a major city, look to see if you live in a mortified city. There's also a documentary on Netflix. But if you live in the San Francisco or now Berkeley, there's a show called Mortified where it's adults reading from their childhood diaries. And so it's hilarious. So you can imagine there's a lot of sex stuff in there. There's a lot of coming out stuff. And it's funny, most of the coming out stuff it's these hilarious journal entries about how stupid girls are and all that. And then they're like, well, of course she didn't.
Of course girls are stupid. I don't like them.
Yeah, exactly. She didn't have a penis. So now I have penises around. I'm surrounded by penises and I'm happy. But this one guy, it was like, he didn't even explain it. Like I've seen so many Mortified shows tell that story that I was like, this guy should have explained it, but he just goes into it. This dude just knew from the jump he was gay. Like he just jumps in. He's like 6 years old. He's just like, so I was jerking off to gay porn. It's like, all right, buddy, you do it. And then he's telling all these journal entries. But the best one is,
all right, buddy, you do it.
He's telling this journal. He's like, he's reading this journal entry. Yeah, so I was in the car with my mom, and she asked me if I was gay, and she said it's okay if I was gay, and that she wouldn't kick me out of the house. And then he kind of pauses, and he didn't have very much commentary, but he stopped that and he goes, "Ooh, an ally." Like,
thank God we're not gonna shit on your face. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I won't kill you if you're gay. I won't murder you or kill you or throw you out on the street.
I might not talk to you anymore, but I won't kick you out that house. You know what I mean?
Ooh, an ally.
I'll still make you sandwiches.
Yeah,
not as good as I used to.
I'm not cutting the crust off.
And you know what? No more mayo for you.
Yeah, no mayo. Yeah, no mayo. All crust. You work for it.
All crust, bitch.
Oh, one more thing before I forget. I learned one more thing from that show. A guy getting busy on a woman's nipple is called a sloppy.
Oh, okay.
So there you go.
I love sloppies then.
All right, hurry up and get to the end of this episode because
I'm pretty much there, bro. Leandrin going and commanding, Barthanes to kill Moraine in front of his mom again. Part of that subplot for what? It doesn't do anything for Leandrin's story. It doesn't do anything for Moraine's story, except that her family hates her. There's no need for them to be dark friends. It's not like they were close with Lanfear and Selene, and, like they have some sort of connection. It just, obviously there's a connection to Ishmael, but you don't see Ishmael come see Barthanes. Like it just wasted screen time again.
But that's why I have to believe
that dude's a pretty famous actor. I think Will Tudor. But for what?
There's no way.
Did you I got this famous actor, so I'm going to write this fucking super lame part for him?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
But season 3, he never comes back in season 3.
I think they kill him.
We have
he gets locked up in a bunch of
episodes.
So Lanfear helps, which is also kind of weird because anyone who she even thinks is about Rand, she wants to murder her. She says it, but then I said if I saw you with her again, I'd murder you. And then he's like, all of a sudden, he's super tough to her when he couldn't even fuck with Siuan Sanche, who's like a tenth this fucking strength of Lanfear, or maybe half at best. Varen gets caught in a lie, and Moiraine's like, "Oh, you're very tricky with your words." It's obvious if you're paying attention that 5 minutes later in the episode, Leanne comes out and says, "Varen told me you said to come get me." We all know she's lying. So does Moiraine know she's lying right there? Or is she being clever? Like, make it a little more clear whether Moiraine should question that order. Period. Leanne's the number 2 in charge, the only other person who supposedly knows at that point. It's kind of letting everyone else know, if we didn't already, from Moiraine and Varen's quiet conversation at the end of a fucking episode, that she also knows who the dragon is, but Moiraine knows that. And she could have told Siuan. She could have met with Siuan with Varen. Like, there's just so many bad ways of, it's just fucking shit storytelling. What's fucking Rafe's serial killer name? The shit storyteller.
RL. Oh yeah.
The shit teller. What's he's got 3 names. He's a white serial killer, but what's his the Green River, the Two Rivers killer,
the lore fucker, the
Dragon Slayer.
What character did his boyfriend play?
Maxim.
The Maxim.
The one who's looking at himself in the dagger, but also watching for Lan to come up the hallway.
Maxim server. The Maxim.
I mean, he is probably the hottest dude in the show, for being honest. But
yeah, fuck yeah.
I guess if you look like Rafe and that dude fucks you, he'd probably do whatever he wants. I'll write you into the show. How many lines do you want? You want a bigger part in season 3? Let's go.
Here, do this.
He's actually a pretty good actor, so it's fine.
No. I just mean that's after he says cut. When he's fucking taking Ariel.
I'm gonna need you to come to my dressing room, Maxim. We're gonna have to go over notes. By notes, I mean my butthole. Just kidding. Okay, another big problem with the lore.
Some people name their penises. Justin named his butthole.
Yes, Han Solo.
It's my Sarlacc.
Oh,
I call him Sarlacc.
Soul Holo. Son Holo.
I don't know. Whole Solo.
Whole Solo. Whole Solo. It's like Hope Solo.
No. I got it. Whole Go Slow.
Definitely Go Slow.
No. And then she pulled it out.
Play, yes.
And I shit all over her. So, ladies,
power bottom, no.
Let this be a lesson. No means no.
I can't remember who I said it to, but I was like, anal play, yes. Power bottom, no.
These are not the same thing.
No. And lastly,
I wouldn't settle for that.
It's just another lore thing. If you're cut off from the power, you maybe could sense it. You definitely can't see weaves. Also, if you're a man, I guess you could see male weaves on another person, but Rand should be able to see them too. Especially, he should be able to see them more than Logain, who no longer can channel. And the fact that Lan goes to him to be like, what do you see when you fucking see her? Fucking nothing. I see Gone Girl. She's gone. It's like, why? I mean, it was just like, okay, well, I gotta fucking have this dude in one more episode, so let's do that. And that guy's a great actor. He's awesome, but he shouldn't be able to see anything that Rand can't see. Rand is starting to channel. Even if you see Rand channel and then all of a sudden some glow pops up around her, that would make more sense. all of that. It's just another big lore break that's just wrong, and it fucks with the mechanics of the magic and the story. You would have had a lot of retconning to do if this would have went 8 seasons when people start channeling like crazy. Yeah. Oh, and all of a sudden the rioting just starts in Karheen. Was there a reason for that? Like, do you know why? Like, I don't.
Did the White Claw? No, someone did. I did, because it was someone. Someone fake.
Maybe it was the sisters, the Black sisters with Leandrin that came.
Wasn't it someone dressed up like Sean Chan? Wasn't there a couple?
I don't think so.
I know there's a couple soldiers dressed up like Sean Chan.
That's in foam. That's in foam. I don't think so.
Oh, you're right. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking.
Anyways, whatever. I don't care. That's the least problem with this fucking episode. So who gives a shit?
Hey, Justin.
What?
What's the biggest problem with this episode?
Rafe Lee Judykins.
Psych. It's all equally shit. What the fuck was I doing? God damn it, I'm so high. So I started this episode twice. I like I said, I watched it last week and I didn't realize how far into episode 8 I had gotten last week. So I had like 2 or 3 pages of notes from last week, but I did rewatch the entire episode today. So
that's all the shit that I got from that episode.
So all right, episode 208, season 2, season finale, season 2, episode 8, season finale. So lose. Okay. I might need my whiteboard for this, but I'm going to try it without. The cold open of this episode is 3,000 years ago.
Yes.
Ishamael is surrounded by lots of dudes who have him dead to rights.
It's about to be a bukkake.
This is when he gets Quindiard, right? Uh-oh. Destin just muted me right when I need
Ishamael?
Yeah. This is when he gets Quindiard, correct?
Yes, they're sealing him in, and he mentions to Ishamael that he's already got everyone else, basically. He's like, the others will come for me. He's like, they're already sealed up, basically.
So this means that Luz and Ishamael, Ishamael, they have not come in contact with each other in any form for 3,000 years.
Incorrect. Ishamael makes a mention during this episode, or during that episode, and then I think he says something else later. He says something to Rand. He's like, "You're going to make them all murderers if you keep fighting, just like last time, just like the time before that." And he goes, "Maybe in another life we can do this." He's like,
"I know.
I know. It's happened a lot of times, but not on such an epic scale."
I know that. Then why the fuck are they talking about 3,000? So did he not get locked? If he's locked in Quindiar, how was he having all these lives?
He was the one whose seal did not work as well, but they don't do a very good job of conveying that in the TV show. He was still able to touch the world through dreams, through Tel and Riyadh, and apparently he was able to, like, I don't think he was able to escape, but I think he was almost like possession-y type stuff, and whisper, kind of like what he was doing for the Shan-Chan people, but not quite there, if that makes sense. They never really explain that. That's a Robert Jordan fuck up. But in that case, don't try to lean into it in the show because it's never explained by the man. So you're going to not explain it at all and think you're going to explain it better? You know?
Yeah.
I do have a note about it. The convo between the dragon and Ishi implies that Luz Theron knows about the Carithian cycle and that in my opinion, in the books, he did not realize that this was just one of many. That is why Ishmael was the only one who willingly really went to the dark side because, or to the shadow, because he wanted he was like, I'm tired of living this cycle. I watch everyone I love die over and over, then I die, then I'm reborn, and I have to fight this fucking asshole again after we're fucking friends. It's like he has either been lied to by the Dark One or showed or figured it out. And in the books, I don't think Lews Therin was on that level. Maybe he had inclinations or stuff like that, but I don't think that he in any way knew that he was as far as I know, Lews Therin either was the original dragon or thought he was the original dragon. And then 3,000 years of him being spun out again just went nowhere until it needed to go somewhere, is the way I always understood it. But Lews Therin implies in this conversation that he's like, I don't want everyone I love to die. He's like, they're going to die anyway. And he's like, fine. And then I'll do it all over again. Because that is the thing that Rand comes to in the end, is that he finally realizes, he's like, why do we keep getting reborn to relive this pain? Why are we sad? Yeah. Why do we have to deal with all this hurt and all this sorrow and all this heartbreak and all the bad things? And it's like, because we get to love again, and we get to try to fix the things that we fucked up last time, or that we didn't do that we wanted to do last time. And that's the whole reason for being able to live all these lives over and over and over again. And, you know, where Lews Therin embraces that, Ishmael's like, I'm fucking done, bro. I quit. I am always the loser. I'm done. Winning means nothing for me. It means the nothingness, like no more.
Yeah.
And which I could see that. That's a hard sell. You know what I mean? That's like, to me, that's dying. I don't know what's after. Maybe there's something. I sure hope so. But it might be nothing. So I'm going to hang on to this shit. Good luck getting me off this planet. It's going to take something rough, I think. I don't know. But that was actually the one really interesting thing that I caught at first. I was like, wait, so Lews Therin knows that this is a fucking repeating cycle already? Because that's another big lore break that kind of takes away the drama of the dragon. Like, well, the dragon's back again. Fuck, you know, my bad.
I cannot believe I've never Googled this before.
Oh, what?
Inconsistency in the Wheel of Time series.
Yeah, there was enough stuff from Robert Jordan itself to be inconsistent. You didn't need to make up more stuff to be more inconsistent.
I know, and that's what's funny is that, like, there's all this, like, polite, like, yeah, like, after 15 books, like, the magic rules changed a little bit, the warder bond limits changed a little bit, character knowledge and memories changed a little bit. And then, like, it might as well be in, like, all caps in bold letters, and significant deviations in Amazon's TV adaptation. And then,
I mean, how else are you going to say it without fucking just destroying it? It's like, yeah, a lot of differences. I was fine with differences. It was just done poorly, man. It didn't make sense. Anyone who liked it and never read the books, I would love to know, you know, why do you like it? Like, what? Because, like, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Make a lot of it make sense, and I'll be down. I'll listen to you, because I was one of them trying to fucking spin it to people that are like, get the fuck out of here. Like Jeremy. Jeremy, you were right. You happy? Motherfucker. Oh.
Well, and Jeremy, because I was thinking about that today. I was like, oh my God, this is how Jeremy must have felt the whole time. Like, today, it's just fucking, like, I was mad. Today was the first time I was, no, it's not. That's a lie.
If I wouldn't have went fishing today, I would have been mad.
But, like,
well, it's just like, you know, the Bornholds, fine. The Ways, fine. They, you know, there were some great shots in this that were very cool and pretty. That's not what I'm watching this show for. You could have fucking cardboard fucking cutouts of Trollocs if the story was good. It wouldn't matter.
It's it's like, stupid that how long this episode is. I mean, as far as what's in it, unless there's a whole other story arc that they could dig up. Like this,
I agree.
You leave this episode exactly the way it is, as far as like content and this and that, but just go in and cut a few things out and move a few things around. And there's at least 10 minutes of absolute garbage in this episode, which
I think that's being kind. I think there's more than that. Or if maybe if it's not like you could have just done something better with what they did, it wouldn't have to be cut completely. It just you could have done it in a better way.
Yeah, like some of the fight scenes, like instead of like I understand why shows do that, like when things are happening congruently, but like why is it so bad? I don't even know why it's so bad in this. Because like if I was watching Lord of the Rings, I was like, oh cool, now we get to see what Gimli's doing. And then 3 minutes later, it's like, oh cool, now we get to see what Aragorn's doing. But like in this, every time it jumped, it's like, where the fuck are you going? Like, stay here. What's happening?
And how did we all get here so fast?
Yeah.
Matt drank fucking ayahuasca tea, and all of a sudden he was in Falm.
Did Lanfear travel in the ways?
Yes.
Okay,
but
I thought so.
How would you know that? Because it looks like Mach and Shin ate him.
Well, you could watch the next season. Oh, fucking never mind. They won't.
Oh, they don't cover it then either.
Yeah, we have 8 more. Hey, the show's not canceled yet. We have 8 episodes. Oh, good. Let's not cover fucking any of this.
But Loyal dies in the ways, bro. We covered it. They were in the ways. No? Okay. Then they did some shit with the ways that doesn't work either. It's stupid. So, yeah, 3 Aiel and a dude walk into a bar with a dog. Sounds like a joke. Like this fucking show. How noble White Cloaks, just brought, we will attack at noon in a cloud of dust so you can see us coming for miles. Like, hey, it's so noble. There's got to be a better tactical way to do that. Maybe by night, maybe wait till after the rain so the dust doesn't kick up. I don't know, man.
Everyone knows who the White Cloaks are. It seems to be how they roll. No one knows what the fuck is going on. Like that.
Who are these guys?
Everyone should be looking at each other going, White Cloaks are coming. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, shit.
No,
either those guys or maybe they'll save us. Aren't they the good guys? Sorta ish. No, I don't know.
No, the Shan Chan
really pretty armor and horses and shit.
The Shan Chan come on the water. The White Cloaks come in on the fog.
Oh no!
The Aiel ride in on a wave of sand.
He's like, there's a woman over there, and like, she's just squatting down. She's not even like by a rock.
Yeah, totally.
Like they get some good jokes too. Like, oh, Bane will be upset that she can't lay with you. He's like, Shayad will not care.
Yes.
Like, oh, okay, that's cool. Parents just like, what are you talking about? I've only seen one vagina my whole life.
Yeah. And I stabbed.
It wasn't even the one I wanted to see. I wanted to see Gween's.
No, I stabbed it the other way.
What? Stabbed it the other way.
Yeah. He cut his wife with a sword.
I swear to God, 2 fucking full seasons before Perrin picks up a goddamn axe. Or a hammer. No hammer either. I guess he does a hammer. No, does he do a hammer in the first episode? I don't even think he does. She does. His wife does. She's going to hit him over the head with it.
Yeah.
And then he kills
him. Yeah, he goes back to...
I guess he kills her with an axe, doesn't he? Maybe? Yeah. I don't know. But still, I saw him fight with swords 4 different times this season. I'm like, and then he gets Captain Uno's shield, which was stupid.
So there are people that don't believe in snow.
Yep.
But there isn't a person on this fucking planet that doesn't know about the prophecy of the dragon.
Apparently.
Just checking.
Also, you don't know what snow is, but you're not afraid of the, I don't know, fucking 250 foot tall fucking flaming dragon spirit fire thing. Oh, cool. I don't know what snow is, but that's great. Gandalf, good fireworks.
So
did you get that from Weasley's Wizard Wheezes?
No, I got it from Wizard Magazine, the comic book magazine. It tells you how much my Supermans are worth. My Supermans, my Phil Supermans, my Carl Spider
comic book collector.
My Carl Spidermans. So, I when we did this rewatch, I was trying to do things differently. I was like, I've never watched an episode with 5.1 surround sound. I've never watched one. I think I watched one on like my phone for the first time ever.
The sound's pretty good, isn't it?
I watched one. I've done a bunch of firsts. And so I'm watching this episode and I'm furious. And I realize there's one thing.
I'm furious.
There's not one thing, but there's something that I've never done while watching Wheel of Time. Justin's like, wow, that's your furious face. Woo.
I just haven't seen you furious, especially for a long time. I was furious.
You should see me when I'm upset. I realized that, you know what? I've never smoked a joint and watched an episode of Wheel of Time. So I put my notebook down.
You ever watched Wheel of Time on weed, man?
That's my note.
You can see fucking Rafe Judkins. If you look close enough and you're high enough, you can see Rafe Judkins' life story. On weed.
And then that's it.
What's the greatest thing in the world is that's Jon Stewart.
It's so great. Jon.
It's the best thing in the world.
Stewart.
He's so awesome, dude. Watching him just destroy what's going on in our country, all the fucking idiots. It's so great.
And then I watched the rest of it, and I think I got more angry watching it. Because
more angry, furious. What's that?
I think
mad. I tell you.
I think it's because when I'm taking notes, I think I miss a lot of those shitty edits, and I got really high and just stared at the screen for 45 minutes. And it was like, wow.
Yeah, getting super high will make shit either really worse or really better.
It's like, wow, this is just poorly. Yeah, and I saw the fucking Matrix, and the wheels just fell off this thing.
If you watch the Wheel of Time backwards, you can see Rafe Lee Judkins' manifesto to destroy the Wheel of Time.
You can see it.
If you hit the Amazon X-ray, you can find Rafe Judkins' manifesto.
You can find the Rafe.
Oh yeah. So Moraine and Lan with their bond. We know what the water bond is. Her shield has been cut. Why do we need? That's what it was. I remember now. That is Rafe coming out to his mom. And she's saying, "I won't kick you out of the house."
Ooh,
I still love you. Ooh, allies.
Ooh, an
ally. Just a really big lost opportunity to me, especially in this season. Instead of focusing on the Sean Chan and other stupid things, you should have woven. Is that the word? Woven,
webbed,
and that you should have web slinged Pod and Fane into this way more than like fucking 5 minutes. He's such a good villain. That guy is a great actor. He's sufficiently fucking creepy, and he is such a big part of the Great Hunt. And another lore break, he would have never, ever let anyone, Forsaken, Matt, the fucking Dark One himself. Oh, you have to give up the dagger. The fuck I will. He absolutely wouldn't leave it. I don't care if he was right outside the door. Nothing. Also, Pod and Fane is fucking absolutely insane. He's not afraid of anything. So he wouldn't be running away going, gods, gods. So they really miss a chance to like him be sinister and just make Matt run away. And like I said, he would have never given up that fucking dagger. Matt strapping the dagger to the stick with a fucking piece of cloth and then having it cut through so much stuff like a lightsaber is also upsetting.
It sucks because
he put on the stick so he wouldn't have to touch it. Was that it?
Which it's a terrible idea, but then it turns it into a lightsaber is.
Here's the thing. You could have got away with the lightsaber. Let him grab it again. He picks it up a couple of times in the books. He needs to be healed 3 times. Just let him do it and then watch him fucking go all, sushi chef on all the motherfucker with just the dagger and watch him fuck people up fighting. And then you get a clue of that Matt's a badass. The Horn of Valyr looked dumb. The sound, whatever, the fighting of the people who showed up, fine. Uno is a hero of the Horn, fine. His fucking Captain America shield's real fucking dumb. I don't know what the fuck that was.
You know what I realized about Uno if there were 3 or 4 other dudes all talking just like him, I would like it more.
Yeah, when he's like the only over the top pirate, you're kind of like,
yeah, when it's just.
But he was a hero of the Horn, so it makes sense, right?
Then you know what? I want all the heroes of the Horn to be talking shit. Then, like that's the one thing they all have in common. They're all just fucking full of shit.
That's like the boys. Everybody's just a liar. So when this happened, we were like, "Oh, it was so awesome," and Jeremy laughed hard, but like he didn't really like, "Oh yeah, it was awesome that I called this," because the fact that he was able to call this is what makes it was a show. It's just another example of how predictable and lame the show is. Is Rand's like indie moment where he's like, "Let's see what a blade master is," and he does a little shit and he just like and kills him. Because Jeremy was like, "What if he just murders him?"
Oh, yeah.
That's basically what he did. Not Balefire, but like he killed everybody, and it was just like.
Oh.
And Jeremy was like, he wasn't even like excited that he called it. He was just like, I don't even curse and fuck.
And fuck.
So I hated that. I got a note that says pairing with a sword again. Hate all capital letters.
It's just I hate.
Oh, and the shit with Ingtar is also stupid. He has a moment like that in the book. It's just like another thing. Let's cram this in real quick, and it's like you don't even know that Ingtar is a dark friend, really, and that's why he's doing this, which makes his sacrifice completely meaningless. He's like, "Oh, I can hold 50 men here, more like 5, but let's not overestimate our skills, okay?
Yeah.
You're not Michael Jordan, buddy." Okay?
Hey, everyone, take the day off. Dax said he can take on the whole empire himself.
He's got it. It's fine. He said, "Everybody take the day off. It's fine."
Go to Starbucks. Dax got it.
More like 5, not 50. Fake ass Ingtar.
Hey, Porkins. You want some pickled eggs?
Cover me,
got it. Oh, you know what I should do? Hey, in my new fantasy, sprawling fantasy epic, I'm gonna have a fat guy pilot named Porkins. Hey, I'm George Lucas.
It doesn't look so bad after Disney got a hold of it for a few years, does it?
I got $1 billion for naming a guy Porkins. Hand shot first.
It's only funny because I'm listening to some books right now. I'm re-listening to them, and like there's like a couple of jokes. You should have shot first, solo.
Nice.
He's like, what? Like I did. There's a couple of good jokes, man, like that are throwbacks that are like, that's awesome because they're all like, in their 50s and 60s and they have kids that are 30. It's great. Oh yeah, I say Master Qui-Gon Cawthon, the way he
no, it's so
yeah. Have you ever watched the dude I told you about, the not Obi-Wan? His ghost Qui-Gon shit. He's eating fish the whole time, and he's like, "Well, you know what I'd have done with the locked door?" It's like, that's your answer for everything, Qui-Gon.
They are still coming in.
Master Qui-Gon.
No, it's not a racist voice. It's not a racist Japanese voice. It's a galaxy far, far away. It has nothing to do with shut the fuck up.
You're killing me because I just watched when they're watching the Clone Wars, and there's this, he's like, what? And Qui-Gon goes, what accent? He's like eating chips. Like, what accent is that? Maori? New Zealand? What? He's like, South Africa? And another one, he's like, are all Twi'leks French? He's like, yeah, sexy French, Obi. It's like, wait, was Kit Fisto always Jamaican? He's like, yeah, he's got the head dreads.
What if I had a character with a big nose who was always complaining about money? Huh? Does that do anything for you?
My buddy Steve Spielberg loves it. Another thing. The other sitter that Egwene, talks to through the wall for half a second is on the top, and you see her dead, but like you can't even hardly tell it's her unless you're watching.
Oh, is she? That's right. Yeah,
she dies, and her collar falls off, and her collar is the one Egwene picks up and then puts on Rena. Yeah. So she helped you in dying. Great. I don't. Is there a message? I don't know. You was better when your dad died, Rafe. Got it.
Yeah.
What else? I don't got a whole lot more. It's again, I just have another note that says so fucking cobbled together. Uno's, it's kind of cool that he's a hero, but also just kind of like, why? Like, did you kill him off just to do that? Like, I don't know. Nynaeve being lame at healing, not even able to like, field dress the wound is super dumb. I forwarded past Hopper dying because I fucking hate white cloaks. And I love how there's like a 10-mile range on channeling. Like, oh, we're gonna shield him, and we're like fucking 2 miles out to sea.
Yeah,
that's not how that works. It's like, you ever watch Harry Potter? A lot of magic. Eye contact, motherfucker. Eye contact.
Yeah, you need to see. You fucking wind up. You wind up in the middle. You jump. You don't know where you're going. You wind up in the middle of a wall.
Yeah, and then like the whole Matt stabbing Rand thing, like that's such a more epic wound than your friend accidentally stabbing you with a lightsaber dagger. Also, the dagger. Generally, if that dagger stabs you, you like bloat and become like necrotic and black and bloated, like you've been dead for weeks within like 2 minutes. The only reason why Rand does survive getting stabbed by it in the books is because he already has that wound, and Nynaeve is able to contain the evil that's already in that wound from the dagger in that wound as well, so it doesn't kill him.
We're not going to talk about. Hey, Justin, we got like. I don't know, like 90 minutes of Moraine's sister that we got to get to. So we're not going to talk.
And we got to like write in this bartender lady in the first season.
Yeah,
but like,
we're not going to explain Rand's scar and how he's going to survive.
He was my bestie in college. She went to Juilliard. Sorry. I feel like it's not fair to just blame Ray completely because he can't have had that much power.
Well, that's so fucking funny. Like, you just took the words out of my mouth. Like, I blame Amazon. Like, you fucking give him.
Did nobody check in on this? Do we not have any like?
I sent an intern over there. I bet you can even find one that's read the series and just say, hey, why don't you go over there and have some lunch, see what's going on.
Let's not get into that. Yeah, maybe a lunch date and just talk about it. What are your plans for season 2? Nope, we're not gonna greenlight that at all,
dude. I seriously, I'm like, there's a documentary here. Like, this is.
I feel like maybe you're right.
I mean,
like,
whether
it could be.
I mean, even if it's just COVID, let's just say that's all, and all of this is just.
Yeah, make a documentary to blame it on COVID. Let people make conspiracies out of it. I don't care.
Well, you know what? That's the best documentaries ever. Is documentaries that go in to prove one thing, and then get proven wrong. And maybe that's it. Maybe we could go in being like, okay, let's prove that COVID ruined the Wheel of Time and it wasn't human error. And then most likely we would.
That's what I feel. It's like I feel like it's not 100% fair to just shit on Rafe because I'm sure he didn't just have complete autonomy, but like, he was the forefronter. Like maybe it was, dude, maybe fucking Rosamund Pike fucking ruined it. I don't know.
Unless there was 3 people who never read the books and never bothered to read the books that were pitching him all day and all night, and he was like, "Fine, we'll give her a sister." Like, I don't know what this sister thing is, but Chad, the writer, needs a fucking sister, so Rafe is going to give Chad a sister, so we can just move.
Yeah, I know, dude. It's like it's so weird that the decisions that were made. It's just insane. And also like Elaine can like barely heal bruises in the thing. So for her to do that,
really?
It's crazy. Nynaeve's Egwene's only a little bit better than that. While Egwene did get a lot stronger, for her to just sit there and blow back Ishi's attacks like they're nothing. Maybe at first if Ishi's not trying, but then like come on. And then Perrin just standing there like a dickhead with the fucking shield, like I'll block him too, guys. Like it just made my head hurt. I have a headache from it.
It's so stupid to make all of the Aes Sedai identical. Like, why?
They're not. And in the books, they're very, very different.
It's like, just look at, like, in his mind, he's probably thinking, like, well, a witch is a witch is a witch, and I don't want to explain everything to these people, so I'm just going to make witches. But it's like,
excuse me,
it's like, imagine,
and all women are witches.
Imagine Marvel, and it's like, no, we're just going to give everybody spider webs because I don't want to have to explain why Spider-Man has spider webs. Like
equal opportunity spider webs.
What?
That's not his power. It's fine.
Don't worry about
it. Okay. All right. So the last real thing I have about for notes really is, what does that say? No one is afraid. Oh, never mind. I'll say that for last. The whole one of the big recurring themes in the Wheel of Time, aside from like the dragon being a man, and that's the problem, and banners are huge. Perrin has a wolf head banner that people start flying in his name, and he hates it. And he always constantly, finally, eventually, he accepts it. It's a very big like metaphor for accepting who you are and what you do and how people see you because of how you act. Which is fine. Matt, same thing. He has the band of the red hand. He ends up gathering this army that just follows him because he's lucky and he wins. And there was this legendary band of the red hand, and they decide to take up the mantle, and then they start flying the flag of Manetheren, which is the red eagle. And that's a huge deal of who he is. And then the biggest thing in the whole fucking thing is the first thing that Rand gets when he finds out he's the dragon is a big fucking white banner with a red dragon on it that he flies. Not a giant flaming red dragon, just a fucking banner. And it's a huge fucking deal. And also later the sign of the Aes Sedai that is like the two, not the teardrops, but the circle. He has a flag of that, banner of that too. And I think that's who he is. That's how people know he is. He accepts it. It's a big part of his coming of age or his character arc. And the fact that they just, it didn't need to be a big flaming dragon. It could have just been a goddamn banner in Perrin's back pocket. Or Uno's if he would have lived. Or that fucking Massima guy who stares up at like he's going to come on the fucking fiery dragon. It makes me crazy. That's one of the things. Not like these are small things that you spent a ton of fucking money on that are absolute sacrilege for this fucking series. It's goddamn it. It's a simple thing. And you it's like, what's that? You blew it. You blew it.
See, I like the idea in this particular case. I like the idea of both because I do like the idea of just letting everybody know all at once the dragon's here, bitches, instead of waiting for him to march through town and tell everyone.
You know how to do that and save about fucking $2 million? They plant a flag, and then you have a little boy running around, the dragon, the dragon, the dragon. And then you have artists drawing this fucking it in the street all of a sudden from like, you see a low shot and the guy's drawing it and you see it. And you're like, oh, fade out to other places.
To a gleeman singing about it.
In like Tarvalin or Karahine, since you love fucking Karahine so much.
Two Rivers.
Camelin or wherever. And fucking anywhere. Anywhere besides there. Tyr. Guess what? Tyr doesn't happen at all. Fuck you.
I'm
getting more and more pissed off.
Can't think of it.
Fuck.
Can't think of it. I know. We'll be back in a couple weeks, 3 or 4 weeks, everybody. We're gonna do season 2. I'm guessing we'll do 2 episodes at a time. Justin, do you want to?
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, let's do season 3, 2 episodes at a time.
I did have an idea if we wanted to like make like a few episodes that didn't like completely shit the bed for this show, is that I could run through and maybe even just the three fellas, Matt, Rand, like find like 3 or 4 chapters of their best chapters throughout the entire series from their POV. And like ones that you haven't listened to, like Matt's thing where he fights the two princes.
I don't want to play him live. If we want to listen to him before.
No, like we'll listen to him and then we'll just discuss him. I don't want to play him live on air.
Yeah. I can
I'll just be like, hey, Des, do this. Boom.
Yeah.
And like, this is the chapter. It's from so-and-so's point of view. I think this is so dope because of this. Desmond, and I want to go further in the story so you don't have as much, like, you'll have the background of the stuff that we've listened to from the books and where you're at. You don't need to go further. I think taking them out of context might be kind of cool for you. If I pick good ones, you know what I mean? You'll be like,
it'll probably, hopefully it'll raise some good questions. Like, okay, how the
because I feel like that's how I got you fucking to do this as long as you did, because I was like, listen to this fucking Matt thing. It's dope. Listen to this. It's dope. You know, there's a thing where Rand goes to this place where these guys have just been hanging on for way too long, and they're, you know, like think Bastogne in fucking World War II, and then Rand shows up and he's like, I'm done with them hurting my people, and just fuck shit up with the fucking one power, and it's chef's kiss. So
awesome. Yeah. Well, I'll be in your state in 10 days. Going to, for a minute, we're going to the San Juan. We're going to the islands.
Oh, cool.
We'll be going to go there. We're going to fly in. We're going to stay 2 nights, go to San Juan Islands for 5 nights, come back, stay another night, and then fly home. She's excited. It's a Cormac spring break. So she's excited to take little man up there and show him off. And,
nice.
And show him the island.
Cool.
So yeah. Well,
that should be fun.
I'll be back. So yeah.
My dogs are going to shit.
Well, tell your dogs they're awesome. I love them. And I'll be in touch. We'll be texting. Jeremy, you better listen to this. Hey, Jeremy. I don't think this is a very good show.
He hasn't watched the season 3, man. What if we like paid him to watch the last 8 episodes?
Has he never seen season 3?
I don't think so. It would be really cool to finish up this podcast with him watching the last 8 episodes with us and coming on for a few episodes.
Just one episode. Just one episode.
One.
Just one episode.
Yeah, I don't think he's seen him. I don't think he's seen him. So I don't know.
That's commentary. So. That's commentary. If he's gonna do it, we have to watch it with him. We're gonna do one We're gonna watch the whole. We're gonna do the season.
He can pick the episode if he wants. So I would think Rand and the Glass Columns would be the episode, but
or maybe we just do the finale together.
Because the finale is just garbage too. 3rd season.
Let's pick one. We've got 3 or 4 weeks to figure this out. Let's pick a random one in the middle. We'll do our first episode, the first 2 episodes, and then we'll take a look and we'll see like 3, 4, 5, or 6 which one of those we want to do live commentary with Jeremy.
Or we'll make him pop on for 5 minutes, like we'll have 2 weeks or whatever, and then he can pull a name out of he'll number it, and he can pull an episode out of a hat, and he can just do that one.
Yeah.
And he only
I want to watch it with him. I think we need. I want his. I want to just hear the groans.
I know he hates it, but I hope he will be open-minded to come have fun with us one more time about it, because I think that would be awesome.
If I have to, I'll come visit him. Like, if that's what it takes to do this.
Yeah, Jeremy, I won't argue with you anymore, dude.
Like, I'll come. Yeah, I'll come. I'll get a hotel. I'll take you and your wife out to dinner, and we'll record an episode in your garage together.
I have switched teams like that one time when Rafe did ecstasy at the rave and fingered that girl. I don't know if that's a true story. Allegedly.
Now, are you like me? Had it kept going, would you have enjoyed it just for whatever it became? Or would you still be like? Has he destroyed the lore enough that would you have joined Jeremy's team either way?
I think I would have been like kind of in the middle. I think there would be parts like, especially like the 3rd season did have some better points, and it was a little more closer to the story. And I have only watched it once, so I would like to reserve my answer for after I watch it again.
Cool.
Because, and this is an if they were to have continued on that route and improve, like if they would have improved season 4 as much as an improvement season 3 was over season 2, then yeah, I would have had fun to see where it went. If nothing else, just to fucking talk shit and make jokes. But at least there was some stuff that was kind of like, oh, okay. Like there was some stuff that was enjoyable, even if it was still kind of ham-fisted, poorly paced. I think that's one of the biggest problems is like a lot of the stuff, like you said, better editing, better pacing, a little bit better directing. I think you don't have a completely different show, but you have a slightly better show.
Yeah.
It's at least more congruent and cohesive. At least a little bit more,
You dump this much money into something, like the footage is there. The footage, I guarantee you the footage is there. Or not there. And that's where it takes real power to cut that shit. Be like, you know what? We spent 3 weeks shooting this scene and we're dumping it.
I'm gonna flush that turd right down the toilet.
That is power, Rafe.
Do
you know how many great bits I have flushed to fucking, like, Justin knows it too. Justin's called me up and like, dude, my bit. And I'm like, man, it just broke the fucking flow, man. I'm sorry.
You're like, it was hilarious. It'll be in the outtakes. I don't fucking know.
It was great. Exactly. We'll put it on the second disc.
It won't be in the outtakes. There are no outtakes.
It's
Cutting room floor is garbage.
Well, now we don't have a cutting room floor. We don't have stinger. It's all happening.
I'm so fucking just homoerotic for Harry Potter. I had a couple Amazon credits and I decided I wanted to get a longer one because the first couple books are so short. I got Goblet of Fire with like the full cast reading.
Oh,
and I don't know if you know who Riz Ahmed is. He was in I think like Andor. He's like a Indian looking kind of guy. He was in an HBO thing. He's really good. I think he's he's a rapper. He's English, I think. He's fucking awesome. But he does Snape. Fucking what's his name? The dude who plays House. What the fuck's his name? Hugh Laurie is Dumbledore. Don't like it at all. Don't like it at all. Because the guy who reads the Harry Potter Audible books does a fucking killer Dumbledore impression. And like he does the Weasleys really good. But everybody else I've been pretty stoked about. Like Hagrid's awesome too. But the one I want to get next, I have another credit. I'm going to get Order of the Phoenix because apparently Keira Knightley from
episode 1,
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Episode 1.
She's not episode 1.
Yes, she is.
That's Ray. That's just fucking.
She's the doppelganger. Is it Keira Knightley?
No.
Who's Padme's doppelganger?
I don't know, but it's not Keira Knightley. Keira Knightley is in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, motherfucker, you're about ready to get gone. You are about 100%, ready.
100%. Keira Knightley was 11 when that shit came out. Phantom Menace came out in what, 2000?
1999. Keira Knightley and Natalie Portman.
Shut up, really?
Yeah. Hang on. Wow, you didn't know this? How does and Justin's? I'm not saying that.
I'm not a huge fan of Keira Knightley. I don't,
But you're a huge fan of episode 1, or at least you have been in the past. Like I don't know where you are right now, but you've put.
I was watching the lightsaber battles, not the fucking 14-year-olds flirting.
But I mean,
she's not fucking sexy until fucking Attack of the Clones, and she gets her tummy ripped.
I'm texting it to you right now.
That's amazing. But apparently, Keira Knightley, who's the Pirates of the Caribbean and apparently Padme's doppelganger in episode 1, Phantom Menace, does Umbridge. And apparently, I just saw like a YouTube thumbnail that's just like she does Umbridge, and it's unsettlingly horrifying. And I'm like, oh hell yeah, dude.
That's fun. I'm loving my rom-com book right now. Yours truly.
So the chick in the makeup is Keira Knightley?
Yep.
Crazy. That's
all right, I gotta go to bed.
That's probably fucking why I didn't realize it, because she's got all that shit on her face.
Yeah, that's right. I don't think you ever see her with unjokerfied. All right, 90 minutes. I'm done.
Yep.
I'll text you soon. Talk to you soon.
We'll see you next season on Rafe Judkins' life story with Wheel of Time references.
Put your dagger in your red box. Your Rudkins. Your Judkins. Put your dagger in your Rudkins.
Put your pain and feign in your horn box, and may you always sit on your sword, but find water in what? What do I say? Peace favor your sword, and may you always find water and shade. Oh yeah, no, it's 3 Aiel bitches and a dog and a guy walk into a bar. That's the whole joke, bro. No punchline. The punchline is Wheel of Prime. All right, I'll see you later, brother.
And the Gleeman wins the joke.
Tom Maryland has left the building. Later.